Welcome to a deep journey where we explore the carnivore diet and liver health in detail. Today we are going to dive into how a meat-only lifestyle affects your liver, the powerhouse organ of your body. The liver processes nutrients, detoxifies your system, and supports your hormones and metabolism. So if you are thinking about trying the carnivore diet or already following it, you must understand what happens inside your liver. Let's start slowly, step by step, from the basics, moving into science, real-life effects, benefits, risks, and long-term outcomes. The carnivore diet means eating only animal-based foods. Meat, fish, eggs, organs, and sometimes dairy. This diet eliminates all fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and processed foods. For many, this diet feels like going back to ancestral eating. For others, it sounds extreme. But one thing is sure, when you eliminate everything except animal products, your metabolism shifts dramatically. The liver becomes the hero and the engine of your survival. Instead of relying on carbohydrates and glucose for fuel, your body switches to fat and ketones. And this shift places the liver at the center of energy production. Let's understand what happens when you start the carnivore diet. In the first hours, your blood sugar levels drop slightly. Your liver begins to mobilize glycogen, stored glucose, to maintain blood sugar. After a day or two, glycogen stores begin to reduce. The liver says, "Fine, I'll make glucose from protein using gluconeogenesis." Your muscles also share amino acids with the liver to help you maintain brain function and energy. Meanwhile, the fat you eat and the fat stored in your body turns into ketones. These ketones become your primary energy source. The liver becomes a fat-burning powerhouse, creating ketones for your brain and energy for your muscles. But people worry, does so much fat harm the liver? Will eating fatty meats cause fatty liver? Here is the interesting truth. Fatty liver disease mainly happens when you eat high sugar, refined carbohydrates, seed oils, and processed foods. When you remove these, your liver often improves. On a carnivore diet, your liver uses fat instead of storing it. As long as insulin levels stay low, fat moves out of the liver, not into it. That's why many people reversing fatty liver use low-carb or carnivore diets. Scientific studies on low-carb and ketogenic diets show that liver enzymes often improve, fat inside the liver decreases, and inflammation drops. But we must look at both sides. While many benefit, some may face challenges. If you start the carnivore diet suddenly and your body is not used to high-fat intake, your liver has to work hard in the first few weeks. You may feel fatigue, nausea, digestive discomfort, or headaches. This is not liver damage, this is adaptation. But people with already damaged livers must be cautious. Those with hepatitis, cirrhosis, or advanced liver issues need medical guidance before going carnivore. The liver must have enough capacity to handle increased fat metabolism. Now let's talk about protein, because the liver processes amino acids. Too much protein without enough fat can stress the liver. That is why the traditional carnivore approach emphasizes fatty meats, not lean meats. When fat is high and protein is moderate, the liver works smoothly. Your body burns fat and converts some protein into glucose only when needed. If you eat very high protein and low fat, your liver works harder to convert excess amino acids, producing ammonia, which the liver must detoxify. So the secret to protecting liver health on carnivore: balance fat and protein. Think ribeye, not chicken breast only. Now let's look at cholesterol. Many worry the carnivore diet raises cholesterol and harms the liver. But cholesterol is not the enemy. The liver makes cholesterol for hormones, cell repair, bile production, and brain function. When you eat cholesterol, your liver simply adjusts its own production. In many people, cholesterol levels balance naturally on carnivore. HDL often rises, triglycerides drop, and LDL becomes larger and less harmful. But remember, each body is unique. Some people may see high LDL increases genetically. The key is to check inflammation markers along with lipids. Now, let's go deeper into bile production. The liver makes bile to digest fat. On a carnivore diet, bile production increases, the gallbladder becomes more active, and digestion improves for most people. If you have gallstones or a sluggish gallbladder, you may struggle initially. You may feel right side discomfort. The solution is not to stop, but to increase fat slowly, hydrate properly, include electrolytes, and if needed, support bile flow with natural supplements like ox bile or digestive bitters. Over time, your liver and gallbladder become stronger. Let's discuss nutrients because many fear carnivore lacks vitamins. But animal foods provide vitamin A, D, K2, B vitamins, iron, zinc, selenium, and omega-3s in highly absorbable forms. Liver, the food, not the organ we are discussing medically, is the most nutrient-dense food on Earth. A small amount weekly supports liver function tremendously. Contains vitamin A for detox pathways, B12 for red blood cells, iron for energy, and choline for fat metabolism. Choline deficiency is linked to fatty liver, and eggs and beef contain high choline. So the carnivore diet is not inherently dangerous for the liver, it may even protect it. Let's imagine a person with insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome, belly fat, and fatty liver. On a carnivore diet, sugar intake drops to zero, insulin drops, inflammation reduces, liver fat burns away, and energy returns. But what about fiber? Many ask, does the liver need fiber to detox? The truth is the liver detoxifies using enzymes, not fiber. Fiber helps the gut, but the liver can function without it. Indigenous meat-based cultures had healthy livers without modern fiber intake. Let's explore the phases of adaptation. Week 1, you feel tired as your liver switches gears. Week 2 to 4, ketone production rises, your liver becomes efficient. Month 2 onward, your liver becomes a metabolic machine. Many people report better liver enzymes after 3 months. Skin becomes clearer, energy improves, mental clarity increases. The liver thrives when sugar is removed. Now consider alcohol. If someone drinks alcohol, the carnivore diet does not protect the liver from alcohol damage. Alcohol stress stays alcohol stress. So if you care about liver health and choose carnivore, avoid alcohol or keep it extremely minimal. Let's talk long term. People on carnivore for years report stable liver labs, good triglycerides, stable insulin, and reduced inflammation. But hydration and electrolytes are essential. Sodium, potassium, magnesium support liver metabolism. Salt improves bile flow. Fatty fish provides omega-3s which reduce liver inflammation. Avoid processed meats and seed oils. Eat clean meat, grass-fed when possible, organs occasionally, eggs, fish, bone broth. Hydrate well and listen to your body. Now imagine daily life on carnivore. Breakfast eggs and beef fat. Lunch ribeye steak. Dinner lamb, salmon, or bone broth. Water, salt, no sugar, no processed foods. This lifestyle gives your liver clean fuel. You wake with energy, stable mood, no sugar cravings. Over time your liver new balance emerges. If you feel heavy or uncomfortable, adjust protein-fat ratio, rest, hydrate. Many doctors now acknowledge low-carb eating helps liver disease. Clinical studies show that reducing carbohydrates and sugars improves fatty liver quickly. Carnivore is the extreme end of this spectrum, but for many, extreme damage needs extreme internal recovery. The liver is self-healing if given proper conditions. Remove toxins, reduce inflammatory foods, support natural metabolism, and the liver regenerates. Let's talk emotional changes. Mood swings in the first week. Cravings for sugar. Emotional detox. The liver and mind are connected. When blood sugar stabilizes, anxiety reduces. Stable liver function means stable mood. Many report mental clarity and mood improvement after adaptation. Now, as we enter deeper explanation, imagine the liver inside your body right now, filtering every drop of blood, rebuilding cells, detoxifying chemicals, converting food into life. By choosing natural whole food, you respect this organ. Carnivore simplifies eating. One decision: eat real animal food. No junk. No confusion. The liver loves simplicity. Now a gentle reminder: carnivore is a tool, not religion. Some thrive long-term, others reintroduce fruits or honey later. If you choose carnivore, do it consciously. Track your liver enzymes. Listen to your body. Increase fat slowly. Eat nose to tail for nutrition. Avoid processed foods. Support natural detox with hydration and rest. As we continue this journey, breathe deeply. Imagine what it feels like when your liver becomes light, clean, strong, and efficient. Feel the energy rise. Feel clarity grow. Your liver heals in silence. Give it the environment it deserves. At the end of this long journey, remember, the carnivore diet can transform liver health for many. It can burn fat, reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and support cellular healing. But each body is unique. Start slow, observe, respect your liver. If you found this journey helpful, then please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel Health vs. Natural Bites. Thank you.